Yo, what up? It's your boy Tireless Golem here with another video, and today is the last day of Deluxe EX. Let's go. I was going to stream earlier in the morning, but I didn't have time. I was actually so dead asleep. I wasn't even, not even. I mean, I was so tired. It wasn't even funny. But let's go ahead and pick up some of these wonder picks. Let's go ahead and figure out what's going on here. Oh, we got the zero aura. All right, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, it's been a wild ride, I would say, in as far as Wonder Picks goes and as far as everything else has gone. It's been a lot of fun. How's it going, Venser? Welcome to the stream. This is our last Deluxe EX stream. Um, we're in it to win it. We're gonna go through some of these last few wonder picks to make sure there's no 4 stars, and then we're just gonna go ahead and start opening packs. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good day or time wherever you are. Shop is ending soon. We're gonna just, before we go ahead and do any more trades or do any pack openings, I want to fully go through everything here. I've been inactive for like a good, I want to say, almost a day. Just haven't had the time to play this game. But finally we are back, and we're finally here to see. All right, so I got a couple of things. Unfortunately, I need to refuse some of these people. This person I would like to keep as a friend. They are a top 5,000 player. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. So shop is ending soon. I want to check out the shop. I don't think there's anything we need. I don't think there's anything here. I don't think there's anything here. This is whatever. We can go ahead and pick up a shine dust. We're gonna need shine dust, honestly. We're gonna need it. Oh, and then let me just before I get started here, I want to grab the gifts. Got some mission rewards. And let's go ahead and see where where these mission rewards are. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I know I prefer opening up things later on, but I really don't know how to get to this screen, and I really wanted the Deluxe EVEX promo. Yeah, Venster, let's hope for more oak, because right now I've got quite a bit of cards missing here. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna focus on getting Professor Oak. Let's go ahead and get started with mission reward. We're gonna go ahead and open these mission rewards. These do expire, by the way, so it's not like you can just hold on to them and like never open them. At least that's how I believe things worked. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up this other one. It's going to be really exciting to collect all these pack points. We're probably not going to be able to get everything we need. Oh, wait. How come there were 2 mission rewards? That was weird. I thought... Am I missing something, or did I open up a pack twice that time? All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just going to be opening up packs, and yeah, there's not much to do after today, after we open up packs. Because there's no real point in playing games since, everything's going to be different in like 12 hours. So today's mostly going to be pack openings, and maybe we'll play a little bit more since we are streaming. But I figured I'd at least, showcase some of the pack openings and just see what's going on here. All right, so a few things I want to talk about while we get started. I've had a really busy last 24 hours or last 36 hours. I got out of work. I was tired. I was hoping to go to sleep, but then stuff hit the fan, and a lot of stuff happened, and I ended up having to like pull in like a 24-hour being awake kind of thing, and I was really tired. I was really tired. I know I mentioned that my wife is pregnant. She started having some belly pain yesterday, and it was really stressful. We really considered going to like the emergency room. We saw our OBGYN. They said it was fine. We don't she's not having any signs of like a gallbladder issue, like a surgical issue. So that was good, and so we ended up just monitoring her at home, um, controlling her pain, and they think it's all muscle related. So that is what I was dealing with for the past day, and it's been really stressful. But that wasn't even the only thing. I have a, as you know, I have a printer. I have a few printers. One of my more expensive printers, it needs a replacement part, so I had to get that figured out. They're sending me a replacement part free of charge, so that's really exciting. But like I said, there's a lot of things that are going on in my life. That doesn't even hit the surface of it. There's like so many other things that I'm working on, and at the end of the day, what I'm ultimately going to do is going to make an announcement on my other channel, the I Sleep Too Late channel, talking about some of the things that are going on in my life, and the direction of both channels. So I think the short end of the story, the thing that you need to know as the viewer of this channel, is that I'm going to be spending a lot more time investing time and effort into this channel. Streaming wise, again, it's still a little finicky. Do not expect me to stream regularly. I'm not going to have a regular streaming schedule. I will try to stream, but there's no guarantee that I will ever stream. Don't expect me to ever stream on this channel because it is very difficult for me to get around to streaming. Very, very difficult. And I can do it, but it takes a lot of time and effort to stream. It's like a full-time job kind of thing. Streaming makes me feel like this is a full-time job, and I don't want it to be a full-time job. I want it to be something like special, like a hobby, like a special hobby. I mean, full-time jobs can be special too, but I want this to be like a special hobby for me. And if I ever make money, that'd be great. If I don't, whatever. I'm just here to have fun. I'm just here to enjoy my time with my viewers. We did hit 800 subscribers a week ago, so thank you so much for everyone for your support. Because of that, we are going to be holding a $50 giveaway on my Discord. So if you want, please join my Discord. I will link it in the description of this channel. It's also in the links in the description of this stream. We are going to be doing the giveaway on November 5th, where we will, hold some sort of, it'll be like a pull it out of a hat or something like that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So, I do apologize. You might be hearing some noise outside. There are some people working outside, so I do apologize for that. 96,500 cards collected. We are en route to getting 100,000 cards collected. Could you imagine if we ever got to 100,000 subscribers? That would be insane. All right. Well, can we get a 2-star? Ooh, I do apologize. That might be really loud. I'm really sorry, everyone. I didn't realize it was going to be that loud. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. Hopefully, y'all can still hear me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting this to. I guess the timing was not right. Oh, nice. Giratina shiny. Let's go. All right, Gengar EX. I feel like there's a big hit coming. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's a big hit coming. I feel like there's a big hit coming. But yeah, I'm gonna work today on making a YouTube video on the state of my channels, talking a little more detail about what exactly is happening on my channels, where I see the direction of them taking. I think that the other channel can be monetized too, but I think it's going to take a lot more time and effort. Even though I have more subscribers, the amount of activity is a lot less because I was out for 5 years and I'm trying to come back to the thick of it. And I believe in transparency. I believe that people should know what's going on. I think it's good if I can communicate because I think communication is key. I believe in transparency. I believe in all of that stuff. So so yeah, it's been a really crazy few days. We've been really looking forward to the new set. I really couldn't help myself. I've been really impatient about when is this set gonna come out. Couldn't come any sooner. Uh, because there's a lot of new things, exciting things in this game, and they did a really good job of making these update announcements, getting everyone interested, and getting so many more people coming back to the game, bringing everything back to square one, where everyone's just excited about the game, everyone's just interested in the game, advertising, marketing, everyone is excited about this game. So I'm definitely excited about it too. It's definitely been a wild ride for me personally. I wasn't one of the first people to stream this game or play this game, but I certainly won't be the last. And it's been a lot of fun. I will say I've really enjoyed spending time with my viewers, encountering very shiny rare cards, reacting to them, being happy with them, playing with them. The game is a lot of fun, and my reasoning, you might wonder why I spend so much money on this game. It's because I really enjoy it. Nice Pikachu EX. It's because I really enjoy it, and I see it as more of a hobby. There is something I want to talk about. I probably won't get around to talking about it in this video. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit. Actually, yeah, I was watching a video. I'll probably spend more time in a future video. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But there was an interesting conversation that was had on the internet about the EU. And I know I don't like to get into politics. I know I don't like to get into drama, but there's discussion about microtransactions and how microtransactions might not be ideal for the consumer, and that they're thinking about trying to ban policymakers are trying to ban or remove the whole microtransaction culture. I don't know exactly the full details. It was a long video. I got some of it. I didn't get every single bit of it, but all I know is that there are policymakers that are interested in trying to make change in the mobile industry, the mobile gaming industry, because card games like Clash of Clans, things that have been there the entire time, people find that they have a different degree to them than the classical conventional video games. So, that's a very interesting conversation, and I think that is something that we should all think about. The currency in games, they're not real currency, and you can't really get your money back once you make the purchase. You can try, but you'd be going into a lot of headaches, going into a lot of issues, running into problems with, your credit card company, with Apple or with Google Play. You're going to run into issues if you're going to dispute transactions. So my advice is don't do it. My advice is spend money wisely. If you can spend the money, know that you understand the responsibility, right? It's like anything else they say, like alcohol is legal pretty much everywhere. I don't know where you live, but they say drink responsibly. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you necessarily ought to do it, right? And always, if you're a kid, obviously ask your parents if you have permission to spend money, because I think the big issue that they had was you had people, right? These kids that were taking their parents' credit cards and just literally spending thousands of dollars on these games without their permission. And so, I'm having a kid. I've already mentioned that several times. I'm definitely going to teach my kid about safety on the internet, about issues of privacy, security, spending money responsibly, and probably giving them like maybe an allowance of some sort. Maybe not giving them access to all of my money, because who knows what would happen if that happened, right? You can't trust a toddler. You can't trust kids with your money. I think that's something that is probably a life lesson that people should just know. You really can't expect your kid to do everything the right way. You should be keeping them a close watch, making sure that they do everything right. And this is just me talking to my viewers, whether you're a kid, whether you're an adult, just be responsible with your money. I mean, I know I'm spending a lot of money on this game, but that's because I have the means to do it. I have the ability to do it. Hey, how's it going, Gio? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. I'm just out here opening some packs for my viewers. This is my last Deluxe EX pack opening. I've got a few people already on the docket to trade with me. I think if I make any future trades with like new viewers, we'll probably, I don't know. I'm thinking about ideas of what to do, like possibly in the future, since we're on the conversation of the future of this channel, the future of my gaming realm, like things to look forward to. I mean, we already have a Discord. We could potentially have a Patreon. That might be something that we might be interested in. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. If anything, the Patreon would be like maybe a way to give a discount on some of my products, because I am working on selling product. I just haven't gotten around to creating those products. I have a several printers, 3D printer, UV printer that can print various materials. So I'm interested in maybe going into like the industry of selling at like a marketplace, either Facebook or Etsy or eBay. I've been having trouble with Etsy lately. My wife has been working on like posting things, listings on Etsy, and going on Reddit. It seems like a lot of people are having the similar issues where their listings just aren't showing up in Etsy. It seems like the algorithm is skewed, and unfortunately, there's a lot of issues with that. So bear with us while we work on various ways to start a small business. I mean, this is primarily a gaming channel, but I'm definitely interested in sharing that part of my journey. I think that the two go hand in hand. I was thinking that the selling of playmats and various gaming accessories would be a separate entity. But as it turns out, I think that we will end up combining these two sorts of things where as my channels grow, the hope is that sales will grow and that I'm going to make the selling of materials the same on the same spectrum as this as I'll align the two worlds together, if that makes any sense, because I have a lot of worlds. I have my personal world, I have my work world, I have my streaming world, YouTube world. There's a lot of worlds going on in my life. I need some of these worlds to collide if I want to have sustenance, if I want to be able to maintain. It's about maintainability, right? It's about sustainability, because as you know, I'm doing a lot of things, and I'm hoping to continue the journey of Tireless Golem. I think Tireless Golem fulfills a very, very important role in my life. And I will talk about this later. I don't want to talk about it now because there's already a lot of things to talk about and the video is almost over. But suffice to say that this channel was the product of a lot of issues that arose maybe 5 years ago. And I will definitely talk about that. I'm more happy to talk about it. But this channel was originally not supposed to exist. It was almost a mistake, an accident that this channel existed. And so if you're wondering why I'm so like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we got 800 subscribers. It's such a small number, right? You might think it's a small number. There's people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers. For me to get to 800 subscribers in a few months on a mistake, this channel was a mistake. And I mean that, I'm not trying to be, I'm just being honest with you. This channel was not supposed to exist, and I will explain to you why. I'll explain to you in a future video. that this channel was not meant to be, but it was, and we grew it. We spent the time. Oh, nice EVX. This has been an EVEX day, and that's really nice. It's been a long time coming, folks. It's been a wild ride, and I'm just glad that things are looking up. Things are being positive. You know, I've had some couple of scary things happen in my life, as I mentioned earlier in this video. My wife, her abdominal pain, thinking that we might have to go to the emergency room. You know, which I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We have great, you know, healthcare, but it's definitely something scary. It's definitely something scary, and I'm really glad that everything's okay right now. I'm praying that everything's going to continue to be okay with the pregnancy and with my future endeavors. At the end of the day, folks, family is the most important thing. Family is number one. This channel unfortunately comes second to family. Nice. We were able to get a Giratina and a Darkrai EX, our last ones for the season. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. And I've really enjoyed my time and interacting, interfacing with my viewers, with my subscribers. I've enjoyed having these conversations, these difficult conversations, you know, and being on this journey to opening packs and just having a good time. I think that is my vision statement, my mission statement for this channel is let's just have a good time opening packs. I open packs. I open expensive digital products so you don't have to. That is one of my mantras. I never really talk about that in my videos, but it is something in my description of my channel. I like that. I think that's a very important thing to talk about. I want this to be a TCG Pocket channel where everybody has fun, where we have a good community, and I will be focusing on some developments in the Discord. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen right away, but I'm interested in doing some things on that channel. So bear with me while I work on that. Like I said, I have my work life and my personal life, things that are far more important to me. But lately, you know, I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube and developing these channels. It's not gonna, unfortunately, that level of commitment might not last. I might have to sacrifice spending time on I Sleep Too Late and focusing more time on Tireless Golem, given the the direction in which things are headed. It's called read the room, right? You have to read the situation and figure out like what the best direction to take things are. So I know that a lot of conversations I've had have been very meta being like talking about things, but it's very important to have these discussions because it's the end of the season. We got to where we are now because of certain things that we did in life, and we take responsibility for them. We own up to our mistakes, our successes, our failures, everything. You know, I personally. Oh, nice, another Darkrai EX. Okay, well, take a look at that. We got another Darkrai EX. We got some really good cards here. The one thing that I'm curious about is if I'm gonna be able to fully flare out my. Oh, nice Lily. Let's go. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get a professor's research today. That was very unfortunate. I know that I really wanted one, but unfortunately, that is the end of my pack openings. I believe that is the last one. So I'm gonna try to be on a little bit longer just to chat with y'all. Anyone wants to ask me questions, I'm more than willing to listen to y'all. But that's gonna be the end of Deluxe Pack EX, the last day before the next season, the mega set. It's been wild, and I oh, you know what? We got some pack points. You know what? No, it's impossible. I don't think I can get enough pack points to get to Professor's research. Is it possible? Is it possible for me to get to Professor's research by the end of today? Well, because what else are we missing? All right, well, I'm going to end the video for now, folks, but thank you so much for watching. See you later.